Hi everybody, BC here again. Um, Arcane Probing found nothing. Voice of Absu found some things. Got our Naiad, you see usual stuff here. Got our first Merid, so here he is. Um, he is not stealthy, but he is unseen, and he will be forging a Staff of Elemental Mastery, which will open up a lot of options for us going forward. Why do I have you doing that? Guess there's no rush to do that. Um, Make a skull face this turn. Yeah, let's make a skull face this turn. Um, the staff is gonna take a decent amount of our resources, so we're not gonna have all of our water gems ready to summon Children of Tiamat. That'll start happening next turn. What the heck happened to all of my... that's where my hammers are. I only have 3 hammers. Maybe I should have made more. But that's what I made. How many... I got 2 iron skins in inventory. So let's change things around a little bit. Let's make another hammer. We definitely have the capacity for it. Probably even another hammer after that. What do you have? You got a watcher. Cool, cool, cool. We don't actually need a watcher here. We've got no unrest. So we'll just research for right now. Who are you? Got, okay, that's right. I haven't actually deployed any of the military troops here. You're preaching. Let's just have you bring these guys. And you can just be in a big blob. Nothing special. We'll go ahead and have you cast Iron Skin real quick. Yeah. This is another solid amount of combat power. And yeah, I've been putting off outfitting all these dudes mainly because it's kind of a chore. I don't know exactly what Machaka is going to be deploying, but I can hit a lot of Machaka from where I'm at. And so that's the important thing. The other important thing is that I need to get more information on whether Vanderlog and Abyssia are going to team up to attack me, which they could definitely do. You'll start recruiting some scouts. We've had a nice peaceful relationship this whole game. And I still have plenty of stealthy thugs that I could fly in with. Why is he... Oh, he's built a bunch of temples here to push his dominion. Which I am okay with. But basically, I am maybe being a bit greedy here, or maybe I'm being overly cautious, but my plan is to have enough stealthy Malaka or Salats in the area that I could land them on either of my neighbors and just like overwhelm them. And that's the nice thing about having a lot of mobility. If I just fly a bunch of Malaka into Banderlog, for example, then conquer like 2/3 of the empire in one fell swoop, and then sneak them out, and then do the same thing to Abyssia. The big limiting factor there is gear. So I guess if that is what I want to have in reserve, then let's go ahead and make just some cheap gear. It's not even that cheap. Alright, these are cheap. Armor of Knights is cheap for me. Is there a blood armor that I could do? Nah. I want to... So I want to spend... when making this gear... I want to spend the right gems for it. There was something I could forge with blood that would meet all of my needs. To be clear, Armor of Souls is a good pickup. Yeah, maybe it's just going to be Armors of Souls. But the goal will be like having a bunch of sets of equipment, and we'll just have guys load it out. We won't actually send them in on our neighbors because I don't really want to provoke that fight with either of them. I'm still planning on going west, and starting a fight with one neighbor leaves me potentially vulnerable to the other ones. But the goal, as I see it, is to have a nice rattlesnake effect. It's cheap, but one more each gives 4 points of prot. I've never really understood what Stymphalian wings are best for, but they are cool. Mad expensive though. But yeah, I really need to kick my gear production into high gear. And have a lot of Malika ready to go. You're not going to actually catch that many. So, oh, right, I can also make demon whips, which they don't do anything to Abyssia, but they're good versus Bannerlog. If that comes up, I'll make one. And then finally, we can go ahead and summon another Salat over here. Boreads are really cool, but Salats are just more efficient, and efficiency matters a great deal where we're at. Finally, I need to deploy that ring somewhere to patrol with. I guess this place has a lot of unrest. But you have no patrollers. Let's go ahead and give you to you for a second so you can make a Djinn block. You make 19 earth per gem per turn, so we'll get that restocked. And then you can... You don't go fast enough to get there. I'll start trek anyways. I mean, well, I think I have extra boots somewhere. Yeah, I've got extra boots somewhere. So you... normally I do this stuff ahead of time, but as you see, I'm kind of... Well, I've been just stressed in general. What are you doing? Maybe you're one of the ones I kind of held behind. Yeah, then we can summon the Watcher here, and the other nice side effect of just all this patrolling that we're doing is that someone who does have malicious intention on me is not going to have very much knowledge of what my empire looks like. Like, I've got a lot of patrollers, and that matters. So you need a ring, I guess. I've got 2 blood thorns. Where's a place that I can give them for hunting? Let's give one to you and one to you. All right. Armor surrendered these provinces per our deal. This place has so much damn unrest. It's hilarious. But that will be dealt with in short order. Maybe I should summon the eye around here. Where's the... Yeah, let's go ahead and take this back. We can start summoning some eyes to just... It'd be a good investment to get paid some more by in terms of taxes. Let's see. Yeah. Should be able to put a lot of hurting on Machaka. And if I do it right, then I'll also do it before Atlantis gets too greedy in this situation. So I did all that. I didn't even talk about battles. They were not very exciting this turn. Agartha, Ashdod. I guess this was exciting. Let's go ahead and watch this. A lot of casualties on both sides, but here's kind of the last stand of Nawala. Line formation devils just walking up. A bunch of Nerumbes. Lightning, Howl, Growing Fury, Ravenous Swarm. Here is how Nawala's god is decked out. This crown gives a little bit of regen, so he's clocking at 15% regen. His prot is relatively low, but I mean, he's just going for doing a lot of regen. He could actually have fluffed regen and gotten even more, but he did not. So this guy flies to the back, and he's got flambeaus doing 65 damage, which is a pretty good strategy. Like, he just two-shot Anakites. Oh, and he's dead. Got Soul Slayed, right? Yeah, he got Soul Slayed. Oh, wow. What do you even do about that? He rolled a 28. That's some explosion. And he's dead. Poor guy. Other than that, it's going to be the same old story where Nawala just doesn't have enough damage output to crack through all of these Sacreds. Although plenty of them are routing. These guys are berserked. So I'm going to turn up to turbo now. And we see that these guys, they just hang in there. And a swarm of Nerumbes is intense, but Anakites with Fortitude Bless are also intense. So final score there. 2/3 of Nawala's guys died. The White Heart died. Oh, the White Heart died. I'm glad that I remembered to check that because I should give him a summon. Which means I should not summon a Salat. Can I even afford the White Heart? Yeah. You borrow my hat. Where do I have air stuff going on? This will take a bit to find. I think I have a Watcher being summoned somewhere. Souls, Flesh Eater, Chin Block, Floating Eye. Lidless Lantern. Okay. I'll actually do a bit of alchemy so I can summon this guy. Worth taking a shot. He gives solid benefits to the province that he is in. And I'll recover the air gems later. Alright. Forging wise, just make some boots for now. I'll sort it out later. Alright, and then Anakites, well, 14 sages died, and 13 Anakites, 12 Shishai, and 1 Ahiman. Rigajo, Uruk attacking Ashdod, so here's their first strike. Got solid Boread here. I think I talked about their script previously. But regardless, for a fight like this, it doesn't matter too much. He did not deploy Mistform, and he did not or could not deploy Phoenix Spire. So that's a bit interesting. But regardless, like, Ryads are really good at what they do. Tanu. So Urmor lost one of their Trinity, which isn't actually a big loss to them. But here is how the Trinity was deployed. Living Water. And, well, you can see the loadout here. So kind of just a scattershot array of stuff. He's going to regen. And we've got, on the Atlantis side, a bunch of Coral Glaives. Here's Atlantis's Bless. Pretty weak Bless, to be honest. A lot of Undying, I guess. But Mother Guards naturally hit pretty hard anyways. The defense, this is not bad. Like, how are you up to 29? For some reason, I didn't realize that they would get that much. Maybe they have Strength of Giants going on as well. Because that's definitely a hard-hitting unit. So yeah, I guess for such a unit, you don't need to add more strength on top of that. And what you're going to see is that units that hit for 29 are just going to hit way too hard for this guy. She's got a bit of crowd control. She's got a bit of regen. But it's just too much damage. So there she goes. Or we'll probably call it back at some point. That happened. I didn't realize that if they got enough PD that got an NC. That's really powerful. And this doesn't actually look like as big an army as it might seem just with the number of rows. Only 35 lictors, and the rest are kind of trash. Although they do have their Troll King there. Titanus and Abyssia cleaning up their section of Sinyama, although I'm told that that's come to an end. More events. We'll have the People's Arena in 3 months. And I got this hero, which it's a pretty basic hero, but I'll take it. Why am I sending you there? Keeping with what I said previously, I should be sending you here. The fact that he can't... Oh, he can fly. That's right, he can fly. So we'll send you here. And then you'll have a lot of flight potential. What else? What else? Anything else? Do I want to build more forts out here? I needed to build a temple there. I could build a temple here, just spread more candles. Yeah, I should have more forts in this area, kind of just because. So it's really just a question of where. This is a nice central spot. This has the Pit of Despair. Oh, and it decreases unrest. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and put up for a fort there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that should do it. So, thanks as always for watching. Sorry I ran a little long, and I'll be around.